this is Kina Knisley, and this is Real Talk about real estate. And today I'm lucky enough to have Phil Hobby, and he serves the DMV, and he has his own brokerages, Veterans Home Finders. Is that correct?
Well, that's close.
That's the website.
That's the name of our referral group.
Oh,
That's the name of our nationwide referral group. Our brokerage is called Veterans First Realty.
okay. And then what is DMV? Let's get that cleared up because I know I'm going to blow that.
DMV is Delaware, Maryland, Virginia.
Okay. So
Simple.
yeah. So tell us about your brokerage. You're running your own brokerage, and it's not just for veterans, although that is our highlight is veterans, correct?
Yeah, we we obviously first off, we only hire. There are some great agents that I'd love to hire, but I'm not gonna do it. I only hire veterans, veteran spouses, and immediate military family members who have experienced PCS, and the standard's a little higher for them. They have to PCS. I mean, no doubt, you can't be stationed in one place, whatever. But so those are the only three groups we hire from. And you obviously have to have, in addition to that, you have to have great real estate chops. I won't hire anyone less than a couple of years of experience. They have to have fantastic surveys. And what I'm looking for in the surveys are things like, we felt like we were dealing with a family member. Always, prompt, integrity. These are things we live by. We have a value proposition that, integrity and honor. I mean, that's just who our brokerage is. So our agents deliver that because, that's what they've experienced in their previous adult life, and, bring that mission first mentality to real estate, and you really have something. And once we train them up and get them going in the VA world, because experience and having, let's take PSS for example. Just because you've done it doesn't mean you've had it done for you. In most cases, doesn't mean you've done it for someone else. So there's some twists that you need to learn. And, we train you up and get the whole VA thing going from the loan standpoint, and, give you the tools and you're ready to go.
Yeah. I mean,
we are expanding.
Yes.
We will be, our plan is to be in the Southeast region by the end of 2026. I am speaking with, I don't want to say the exact number, but more than a dozen people at this point who are brokers who want to, they love our idea, they love our concept, they love what we're doing, and they want to bring that to their areas. So, I mean, who knows? We may be a little bigger than we had hoped, even quicker.
Yeah, no,
we'll see.
So you don't just focus. I mean, you don't just focus on veterans. Just to get that conception out.
Absolutely not. And I'll tell you why. Because I had a story. This really hit me in the face. Literally, see these glasses? I got these last week, and my optometrist was like, "God, Phil, you need to sell me a house. You need to get me a house down here. I'm driving too far to work, so give me a card." I hand her a card, and she goes, "Well, but I'm not a veteran." So then I'm like, "Well, wow. What can I do about that?" So I explained to her, I'm like, look, everyone gets on AI these days. You can create an avatar and all that. Tell you what, tell me what your perfect realtor would be. And she goes, "Well, you've hit it on the head. You're knowledgeable. You seem to have a lot of integrity. You seem really honest. You're obviously prompt and all that." So I'm like, well, wait a minute. Let me describe what a veteran is. Integrity, honor, mission driven. So let's call buying a house a mission from beginning to end. It's surely a mission. Anyone that's done it will tell you that. What you just described is a veteran. So the point is, you don't have to be a veteran to experience the quality of a veteran agent serving you in real estate.
Yeah.
So that is probably at least half of what my brokerage promotes, is the fact that you can, you don't have to crawl through the mud and get dirty and get shot at to use our service. You can have the quality of the veteran realtor without having to be a veteran. And it's resonating.
And it is, and it's it's a different type of person. I work with a lot of veterans. I was a Dodds teacher, so I taught their children. It's just a different kind of person, and I don't.
Well, it is, and if you look around, try to get into your pre real estate days, and when you bought a house, when you looked at a house, and the real estate agents you've used before, what were their strengths, what were their weaknesses in your mind then as a non-professional, and that's kind of what we build. We build on what those strengths are, and we kind of eliminate the weaknesses because we're not going to admit we have any.
Yeah. So let's go back to your area, just because I know people will be curious. So you're doing the DMV. So what all is there? My dog.
Well, I tell you what, we have Washington. We're in almost a quad metro area. On the very northeast tip of Maryland, you have Philadelphia. So we have some history there. We can get to from where I'm located. My office is in Annapolis. Annapolis was actually the first capital of the United States while the real capital was being built. So we have a ton of history. We have where George Washington signed the Treaty of Paris and then walked down to Middleton's and had an ale. We have those kinds of things. We have a lot of that history. We still preserve our streets with the original cobblestone, and like the building we own. You have to go through the Historic Society. It's a really cool place. So to the north, you have Philadelphia, which obviously is a historical site, and then that's about an hour north, about 45 minutes southwest. We have DC, which everyone knows, and millions of people come visit every year. And then in the eastern part of Virginia, we have Hampton Roads, which is Virginia Beach, Norfolk. It's unbelievable for military. It is. You have every military base known to man. You've got, Norfolk. You've got it's a military bee's nest over there. It is just you can't. Probably more veterans than anywhere in the country, of all shapes and sizes. We will soon be in North Carolina, which of course is Bragg and all that. But yeah, so the DMV, there's tons of places. I mean, just little Maryland. East West, it's a small state, but East West, you can go from ocean to the Chesapeake Bay to rolling farmland to a mountain, which we have ski resorts. You can go east to west in Maryland and find every topography in the country in about a 4-hour drive.
Wow. So now
it's really cool.
What brought you to the area?
I was actually born and raised in this area.
Oh.
And then we moved. My dad flew Phantoms, and we moved all over the place as a kid, but we always kept our place here in Annapolis. So, that's kind of where I ended up.
Yeah.
And, we just stayed here. I mean, my oldest graduated from the academy and flew F-18s for 11 years. So, we've always been grounded in Annapolis, and, it's just a great place to be. It's a fantastic place to be. The people are nice. It's got a good core of military that stay here, and of course, we get to go to Navy games, 5 or 6 Saturdays a year, which is kind of cool too. So, it's
Don't you
nice.
feel that Army Navy game too gets a little
Yeah, that's,
here on
we
island,
won't even talk about that.
right?
We won't talk about that yet. But no, it is a great rivalry with just a bunch of fantastic kids. I mean, if you've never attended an Army Navy game, that should be on everyone's bucket list. I mean, not only is it great competition between super good kids, it's it's a moving moment. I mean, my son played for Navy, and to go. So we went to all the games, obviously, and to know that there are kids that they hang their jerseys of former Navy football players who have that kids within the last 4 years. So the seniors, the firsties, know those kids because when they were plebes, they were at the academy with them, and they've passed away. So they still put those jerseys on the back of the bench, and you know what they are if you've been around. And then just to know that this game means a hell of a lot more than football.
Yeah.
It's sort of a celebration, and it's a cool thing. You should go.
Yeah, no, I need to get there. Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to watch you grow and grow with you. So this has been Real Talk about real estate. Thank you so much, Phil, for joining us today.
You're quite welcome, and I look forward to continuing to work with you. You're quite a great agent, and you're
I got great people I work
people love you.
with. So,
Talk to you soon.